Back in the day, when I used to blog about regular marriage stuff, people used to ask me, your husband seems like such a good guy. Where can we find such a good man? Because, he's hard out here. And you know what I used to say? I used to say, come to church. Go to church. You're going to find yourself a good guy. Now, I repent in dust and ashes because I was wrong. I have an apology on my website, intentionaltoday.com, where I explain why I changed the way I talk about marriage, why I teach marriage differently. It's not that vain spaces are not a good thing, but the reality of being a human being is not the faith that makes you a good person. It is the person who chooses to be a good person. The problem with evangelical faith spaces, the kind of person you are is assigned by default just based on your label. You say you're a Christian, people make a lot of assumptions. And one of that assumption is that you're a Christian, good to go. Data shows that places where people are coddled instead of being confronted are bad, and abuse can thrive there. So we have evangelical places where we talk about forgiveness, trusting people, just doing this for Jesus. And that means that it can be absolutely some of the worst place for you to find a spouse, because people have been called Christians, but in reality, they have not made the choice to be growth oriented, to look at relationships as a mutual system as opposed to hierarchy. People have to choose to be good. And evangelical Christianity doesn't do a good job helping people actually grow and become healthy as people. They are just talking about how to be a better Christian and not how to be a better human being. And that's a problem when it comes to people who are looking for lifelong partners. And they want to know exactly, do we grow together? How do we connect? What is empathy, self-awareness, being community-minded? Like, what are all these things and how do we grow our partnership? So that's why I do not tell women to come to church to find themselves a man, because what they need to find is somebody who is into friendship, who is self-aware, takes responsibility, who's growth-oriented, who thinks the relationship, we both bring stuff into the relationship. Nobody's above the other. Now, if you find that person inside the church, great. But let's not tell people that church is what fixes stuff. It is not. I go into all these things right here.